bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you took?
There's a party.
Zöld az erdő, zöld a hegy is, a szerencse jön is, megy is, a gondok kése a húsunkba vág, képmutató lett a világ.
I just want to make sure everybody's aware we are a Black Lives Matter, BIPOC spectrum, lesbian, gay, transgender, bi, intersex, queer, all positive, all of those things. We are accepting and we are embracing diversity. When you arrive here, the first day we will greet you at the H building, but from there on out you should be able to get here by yourself. When you arrive, we will be taking your temperature and we will wipe the temperature. It's an infrared one, we don't really have to wipe it, but we will wipe it in between everybody with alcohol pads. We have gloves, so you will never feel like this is a bad thing. If you're here for rehearsals, this thing is fun, it comes off, and we will move it downstairs to deal with it for other environments. Also for musical theater classes, we will more than likely be doing her hydrogen peroxide swishes before class, which my dental professional best friend told me that is what they're doing in the dental offices to remove all bacteria. Since particles, when you sing, happen to travel further and maybe even through a mask, we are going to clean your mouth and make us as safe as possible. And we will work outside as much as we can. All right, we are now in the theater. You can see our lovely theater wall with all of our posters. I need to update them for last season. We'll do that soon. You can see that our theater is taped off. Not that we have an audience right now, but there is social distancing in place with the tape for 6 foot distancing. So if you sit in class, we ask that you maintain that distance. You will also see in our classroom that the stage is broken into, which is a hybrid of a Rasa box, for those of you familiar with the Rasa box theater method. We just made them 6 foot squares. So we will be maintaining social distancing with 6 foot squares, and we will also be using these in rehearsal. You can also see at the front of our stage are the typical numbers you would see if you were doing choreography for theater. We have a...
What are you telling me? Saying my monopoly is wrong, your ways is killing me. We've been struggling for so long, trying to keep a way of life alive with our songs. I take the king to the ocean, but the fish is all gone. Living day by day in the USA, where we hope and pray.
Y'all pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing. Just relax, relax. You're pushing it. It'll go up by itself. Don't put nothing in it unless you feel it. Let's do it again, please.
Turkish delight on a movement night. Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been lost and gone. Oh, Constantinople, there was Turkish delight. Istanbul, Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been lost and gone. Oh, Constantinople.
Big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
let the party begin.
I did it because of this.
Unrusty. Put it unrusty. You know what it is. Like use it basically as stand by like Q3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Getting Ready Rag.